Welcome back, Asterisk. What if I told you that a 1-cent coin sitting in your drawer right now could be worth hundreds, even thousands, of dollars? That's right, the Lincoln Wheat penny isn't just old change. Some of these coins are hiding incredible value, and most people have no idea. Today, we're breaking down which ones to look for, how to identify valuable wheat pennies, and what makes them so rare. You don't want to miss this. First up, 1947 Lincoln Wheat penny coin without mint mark condition black shade. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark during this period. It belongs to the long-running Lincoln Wheat cent series that started in 1909 and remained in circulation until 1958. The 1947 issue is part of the post-World War II era production and was struck using the standard copper composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. With a mintage of over 190 million coins from Philadelphia alone, the 1947 Lincoln Wheat penny is considered a common date in the series, but specific conditions and features can make individual coins more collectible or visually unique. The obverse design features a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 1947 on the right. Since there is no mint mark below the date, this confirms the coin was minted in Philadelphia. The reverse features the familiar wheat ears design, with the words 1 cent and United States of America centered between the two curved stalks. Above the central text is the motto "E pluribus unum," meaning "out of many one." This reverse design was used on all Lincoln cents until 1958 and is popular among collectors for its simplicity and connection to early 20th century coin design. This specific coin shows a black shade across its surface, which is typically caused by natural environmental exposure over many decades. Toning like this is the result of oxidation and other chemical reactions between the copper surface of the coin and air moisture or contaminants in its storage environment. The black tone may cover the entire coin or appear in patches depending on how the coin was stored. While not part of the original design, this toning gives the coin a unique character and appeal, especially to collectors who appreciate naturally aged coins with visible history on their surface. In fine condition with black toning, this 1947 penny likely circulated for some time before being stored or collected. A coin in fine condition retains clear visible details of Lincoln's portrait, including his jawline and some hair definition, though much of the finer texture may be worn. The wheat stalks on the reverse will also show wear with major outlines visible, but much of the interior detail smooth from handling. The black toning adds another visual element, but does not necessarily affect the structural integrity of the coin unless accompanied by corrosion or pitting. Although the 1947 penny in this condition is not considered rare, its toning gives it a distinctive look that sets it apart from typical red or brown coins of the same year. Black-toned coins are often considered part of a toned or environmentally influenced subset of collecting. Some collectors are specifically interested in assembling sets of toned coins with different colors, patterns, and shades. This makes even common date coins more desirable when they exhibit eye-catching or unusual toning patterns. The black shade on this penny adds a layer of natural artistry created by time and conditions rather than by minting machinery. In recent years, some black-toned Lincoln cents have been offered in specialty auctions where they attract interest from collectors who value originality and visual contrast. Although coins in good or fine condition do not usually bring premium prices on their own, black-toned examples with sharp detail intact and even surfaces may command more attention. While this coin may not reach the high auction values seen in top mint state examples, which can range from $500,000 to $700,000 for pristine red uncirculated coins with no flaws, it still has value as a collectible. For its historical character and natural appearance, collectors who seek out toned coins often appreciate the fact that no two toned coins are exactly alike. Each black shaded coin is the result of specific environmental interactions that shaped its color and texture over decades. This uniqueness gives toned coins a kind of fingerprint, making them special in a way that standard copper red coins may not be. The black shade on a 1947 penny especially, it is smooth and evenly spread, can enhance its display value in a collection that aims to showcase the full range of coin aging and transformation. This coin also reflects the larger story of the post-war era in American coinage. By 1947, the United States was transitioning from wartime to peacetime industries. The economy was growing, the population was shifting, and the demand for small change like pennies remained high. Coins minted in this year were widely circulated across the country in all kinds of daily transactions. They were carried in pockets, used in vending machines, and placed in cash registers. This widespread use contributes to the worn condition of most surviving examples, including this one. For new collectors, a black shaded 1947 Lincoln Wheat penny provides an excellent opportunity to study both design and environmental effects on coins. It offers lessons in coin preservation, historical context, and grading. It also introduces collectors to the concept of eye appeal, which plays a significant role in coin valuation, even when technical grade is modest. A well-toned coin that looks appealing and has uniform color can sometimes draw more collector attention than a higher grade coin with poor visual presentation. Storing a coin like this requires care to preserve its toning and prevent further damage. The coin should not be cleaned, as cleaning removes original surfaces and lowers numismatic value. It should be stored in a stable non-acidic holder in a cool, dry environment to protect it from further chemical changes. Keeping the coin as found respects its natural history and maintains its originality. Next up we have 1957 Lincoln Wheat penny coin without mint mark condition, black shade and rust. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, as indicated by the absence of any mint mark beneath the date. As part of the Lincoln Wheat penny series, this coin continues the legacy of a design first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin's obverse features the iconic profile of President Lincoln facing right, while the reverse contains the wheat stalk design that was used throughout the series until it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. The year 1957 falls near the end of the wheat cent era, making these coins among the last to bear the wheat design. The 1957 Lincoln penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This copper-based alloy has proven durable, but also susceptible to surface reactions over time, especially when stored in poor conditions. This specific coin shows signs of both black shade and rust, which are indicators of oxidation and corrosion. The black shade is usually a result of prolonged exposure to air, moisture, or chemical elements, which causes the copper to darken naturally. Rust is less common on copper, but it can occur when foreign metallic particles or contaminants are present on the coin's surface, or when the coin has been exposed to water or humidity for long periods. In circulated condition with visible black tone and rust, the coin reflects decades of environmental exposure. Despite the physical wear and discoloration, such coins hold strong appeal for collectors who are interested in natural toning and age authenticity. These traits tell a story of circulation and handling through many years, possibly passed between countless individuals in everyday transactions. This connection to history and everyday American life is part of what gives older coins, like this one, enduring collectible value. Although the 1957 penny was minted in large numbers, with more than 300 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint alone, certain examples with unique features such as dramatic toning or environmental changes can become highly desirable. A black shaded coin that has consistent color and clear design details may stand out in a collection focused on naturally aged or toned copper coins. Similarly, if the rust on this coin is minimal and does not obscure major design features, it can still be appreciated for its historical wear and character. Collectors of Lincoln Wheat cents often build complete date and mint mark sets, which makes every year valuable in its own way. The 1957 penny, while common in mint state condition, is far less frequently preserved in original black-toned or rusted condition with fine details still visible. These features may not appeal to all collectors, but those who focus on environmental toning and originality might view this coin as a distinctive piece in a broader collection. In the highest possible grades, such as mint state red examples certified by professional grading services, the 1957 Lincoln penny can reach extremely high collector values. Auction records have shown that some pristine red coins with perfect luster and strong strike have sold between $500,000 to $700,000 in highly competitive collector markets. These exceptional coins are rare and command premium prices due to their condition and eye appeal. While a circulated coin with rust and black tone like the one described here would not be valued at such levels, its connection to the same series and year gives it contextual importance. The black shade and rust present on this coin also offer educational value. They show what can happen when copper coins are stored in humid basements, old jars, or metal containers over time. These conditions lead to oxidation and can sometimes result in pitting discoloration or surface changes that give the coin a unique appearance. Collectors who specialize in environmentally influenced coins often look for such examples to display the wide range of aging effects copper coins can undergo. When storing a coin with black tone and rust, it is important to avoid further damage by using acid-free holders and keeping it in a dry location. Cleaning or polishing should be avoided, as these actions can remove the original surface layer and destroy the natural patina that collectors often seek. Preserving the coin as found maintains its authenticity and keeps it as a historical artifact representing over 60 years of history. For collectors interested in the full visual story of the Lincoln Huit-cent series, a coin like this provides a glimpse into the life of coins that were not protected in albums or folders, but instead circulated widely and aged naturally. Each mark, each patch of rust, each area of dark tone is evidence of a journey through time from the mid-20th century to today. This physical transformation is part of what gives aged coins like this the quiet dignity and beauty despite their low official grade. Next up we have 1941 Lincoln Wheat penny coin without mint mark, condition fine. This coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, as shown by the lack of a mint mark beneath the date on the front of the coin. It is a part of the long-running Lincoln Huit-cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 and continued until 1958. The coin was designed by Victor David Brenner and became one of the most recognized and collected coins in United States history. The obverse features the bust of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, while the reverse is decorated with two wheat ears curved along the sides of the coin. These wheat ears give the coin its familiar nickname among collectors. In 1941, the United States was on the brink of entering World War II, and millions of Lincoln Wheat pennies were being struck to support the growing demand for coinage. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 887 million Lincoln pennies that year. Because of this high mintage, the 1941 penny is widely available even today in a variety of conditions. Coins in fine condition, such as the one described here, are common yet still appreciated for their age and detail. A fine condition coin typically shows light to moderate wear on both sides. On the obverse, the details of Lincoln's hair, jaw, and coat will be worn down slightly, but all major design elements are still present and easy to identify. The words "In God We Trust" are clearly visible across the top, while the word "Liberty" is to the left of Lincoln's profile, and the date 1941 is located to the right. The surface of the coin may be smooth in high areas, but the basic form of Lincoln's image remains sharp and complete. On the reverse side, the wheat ears on each edge will show some wear, but much of the structure remains intact. The words "1 cent" and United States of America remain clear and well-defined. The small text of "E pluribus unum" may appear worn in places, but is still readable. Overall, the coin retains most of its key design features and is a good example of a circulated coin that has aged well over time. Although common in quantity, the 1941 penny in fine condition has collectible value due to its historical significance. It represents a time in America when coinage was playing an active role in daily commerce during one of the most important eras of the 20th century. People used coins like this every day to buy groceries, newspapers, bus rides, and other goods. It circulated in stores, markets, and pockets across the country, giving it a direct connection to the lives of those who lived through a dramatic period in world history. Some collectors specifically seek out coins from wartime years, including 1941, because they reflect the social and economic conditions of the time. Even though the United States did not officially enter the war until December of that year, the economy was already mobilizing and the demand for coins was rising. This penny may have played a small part in that massive movement supporting transactions on the home front as the country prepared for conflict. While most 1941 pennies in fine condition do not command high prices, there are exceptions for coins with special qualities. A coin with a strong strike, excellent color, or a minting error can be worth much more. Some 1941 Lincoln cents are known to have doubled dies or other variations that increase their desirability. Even a small detail like a slightly rotated die or a punch date can raise collector interest and value. At the highest levels, coins from 1941 in mint state red condition have sold for large amounts at auction. Rare certified examples graded mint state 67 red or higher have reached values from $500,000 to over $700,000. These coins are extremely rare and represent the best preserved pieces from that year. While a coin in fine condition like the one described here would not reach those figures, it is still part of the same important series and holds a place in the broader collector market. Collectors value coins like this for more than just rarity. The appeal of a fine condition coin lies in its balance of age, detail, and wear. It shows the passage of time without losing its identity or charm. For new collectors, it offers an accessible and meaningful piece of numismatic history. For experienced collectors, it adds depth and variety to a set of Lincoln wheat cents by showing what coins looked like after years of use. Proper storage is important to preserve the current condition of the coin. Although it is already circulated, placing it in a holder or album can protect it from further wear and environmental damage. It should not be cleaned or polished, as this can remove the natural surface and reduce its collector value. The fine wear on the coin is part of its story and should be preserved as it is. Next up we have 1940 for Lincoln wheat penny coin without mint mark condition, some black shade. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as shown by the absence of any mint mark beneath the date on the obverse side. It is part of the historic Lincoln wheat penny series, which began in 1909 and ended in 1958. The obverse of the coin displays a right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," along the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the year 1944 to the right of the bust. The reverse side features two stylized wheat ears along the edges with the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America in the center, along with the motto E Pluribus Unum placed above. The 1940 for Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most well-known coins in the series due to its large mintage and historical context. In 1940 for the United States was still heavily involved in World War II, and the economy was adjusted to meet the demands of wartime production. Over 1 billion wheat pennies were minted in Philadelphia that year, making it one of the most commonly produced coins in the series. However, collectors still value this coin for its historical significance and its potential for varieties or toning, like the black shade present in this example. The black shade seen on this particular coin is the result of natural aging and exposure to environmental elements such as air, moisture, or chemical compounds. Copper coins like this one are prone to oxidizing over time, which can lead to darker surfaces ranging from deep brown to nearly black. While some collectors prefer coins with bright original surfaces, others appreciate the visual character and authenticity that comes with naturally toned coins. A black shade on the coin can give it a dramatic and unique look, especially if the Color is even and does not obscure important design elements. In terms of condition, the coin is described as having some black shade, but no major damage. If the details of Lincoln's portrait remain visible and the inscriptions are still readable, the coin would generally fall into the category of fine or very fine condition. On the reverse side, if the wheat stalks still retain their outlines and the words remain legible despite the dark surface, then the coin maintains strong collector interest. Although heavily worn coins from this year are abundant, a coin with appealing toning can stand out in a collection. The value of a 1940 for Lincoln wheat penny depends on a range of factors, including condition, appeal, color, and historical context. While common examples in circulated condition typically hold modest values, coins with attractive toning or error features may command much higher prices. The presence of black shading when paired with strong design details can make this coin desirable to collectors who focus on natural toning and the aesthetic appeal of aged copper. Some collectors even build entire sets based on tone, color, or environmental effects, making a black-shaded 1940 for penny a strong candidate for inclusion. Another reason collectors seek out the 1940 for Lincoln cent is because of its place in numismatic history. During the previous year, in 1943, the U.S. Mint had used zinc-coated steel for pennies to conserve copper for the war effort. That change caused significant public confusion, and many disliked the gray appearance of the steel cents. By 1940, for copper was restored for penny production using recycled ammunition shell casings from the military. This gives the 1940 for penny a direct connection to the war effort and makes it part of an important transition in American coinage. In high mint state grades with full original red luster, some 1940 for Lincoln wheat pennies have sold at auction for between $500,000 and $700,000, especially when certified by top grading agencies. These high prices reflect demand for coins that are perfectly preserved with flawless surfaces and strong color. A circulated coin with black shading like the one described here would not reach those figures, but it shares the same date and history, making it an affordable way to connect with a highly collectible and historically significant coin. Storage and handling of toned coins like this one is important to preserve the existing surface and prevent further damage. The coin should be placed in a dry, stable environment and kept in an acid-free holder or display album. It should not be cleaned or polished even if the surface looks dark or uneven. Cleaning can remove natural toning and lower the coin's value. To collectors who prefer original surfaces, the black shade is part of the coin's history and adds to its unique identity. Collectors often find beauty in coins that have aged naturally through decades of circulation and storage. Each change in color and texture tells a silent story of the environments the coin has passed through. It may have sat in a drawer, collected dust in a basement, or been carried in someone's pocket during key moments in American history. These subtle marks and tones are more than signs of age. They are marks of authenticity and human interaction.